Greetings, Inquisitors. Welcome to the Holocron. This is the week 121 update for the Darth Loquitur account. I update this account's progress every week, go through all the characters, ships, mods, datacrons, all things we're doing in the account, so that you all can follow along and see how it looks on my account. If you could remember to hit that like button before we get started, I would appreciate that. Use your like saber, get rid of that like button. It helps me, it helps the channel, so help me out. All right, relics for this week, week 121. We finally managed to get all the stuff we needed for this 3PO and Chewie. Got to go in here and try to make up a little bronzium wiring to get these relics going. So we'll upgrade and we'll start working on Chewpio. And we'll get him to Relic 5 for the CLS team. We have to think about taking the whole team up to 6 or 7 for this new TB. You need a lot of your characters at higher relics to get past the first section. So Relic 5 works in the first section, then you got to have Relic 6 and 7s to keep going if you want them to keep making battle contributions. All right. At the same time, we also got enough materials to get Captain Han Solo to Relic. So we start clicking the button here. And I made a mistake. I didn't see the completion come up for the quest completion at Relic 3, so I clicked Relic 4 kind of without thinking. And then I went to check and I looked, and yeah, he only needs to be Relic 3, so I accidentally wasted some bronzium wiring there putting him at Relic 4, but yeah, yikes, didn't need to do that. But okay, anyway, it was too late, already clicked the button. So there it is. All right, we are working on a team for Jedi Knight Luke, and we want the idea to be get these guys up and running so that we can start relicking a few of those if we need to once we get Jedi Knight Luke in the account. So we got that whole conceptual team up to gear 12 now. Here we're going to go in, we're going to take Asajj Ventress up another gear tier. Again, she's a character that will eventually need to do the gas journey. So we are preparing and planning in the background to get that gas journey done, so she gets a gear tier as well. In mods, we got a few mods from events, but we haven't really been farming mods too much for the week. We did a lot of slicing materials, so mostly we're going to go in here and look for slicing opportunities and get what we can get real quick. Not a whole lot there that we're working on. And then we're going to start slicing on mods for the journey characters. So the CLS team, HYoda here, we're trying to get HYoda up and running real fast, so we get him to 297. And we do want him to be over 300 if we can be. We're going to take this mod to 6 dots, and we're going to see if we can slice it, but we're out of slicing materials. So really, we want to be able to get back in here, keep working on these mods, and try to get him up over 300. That's going to sort of be the limit of what we can do for the account for this week. So 2 relics. 2 relics is a pretty big deal, right? It feels good. So we got 2 relics in the account. We've got some mod stuff going on. For week 121 brings us to 5.81 million galactic power. We put on a bit of galactic power with those 2 relics. 63 relics now. 78 Zetas, 10 Omicrons, JMKs in the top 10, Profundities in the top 5. And GAC, we're still Kyber 5, but we're going to get reduced to Rhodium 2 by the looks of things. So, unfortunate, but in this round of 5v5, we haven't been able to hold our ground. The project is not Chewpio for week 121 anymore. The target's going to be HYoda for week 122. So I think we're going to be able to get HYoda in week 122. That'll be the project. In terms of the farming plan for next week, it's all the same stuff. We're still going to work a lot on slicing materials, get that HYoda up and running, finish out the last few things that we want on that CLS team for mods. Still working on 3 refreshes for everything else, and then just a general strategy for trying to get good gear out of the stores. In the week 120 update, I talked about trying to build up a better defensive strategy on JMK. And thought about it some more, and now I'm beginning to wonder if I shouldn't target a more offensive strategy. Because at the end of the day, if JMK won't hold on defense, then he can, for sure kill something on offense, including other JMKs. And so there's been quite a few times recently where I've been maybe one or two teams away from a full clear. And if I could just, have a couple more teams on offense, that'd have been good. So especially with this Jedi Knight Luke team coming up, maybe that's enough. Maybe if I get Jedi Knight Luke up and running, then with him and JMK on offense, then I could pretty much clear whatever my opponent has to offer. I'll take Qui-Gon Jinn, like all the good stuff that I'm putting on defense right now, or let's say mediocre stuff I'm putting on defense, just take it all back on offense and try to just make full clears every time. So kind of the idea that I'm going to hold ships, we'll put the best fleets we can down for ship defense, and then I'll just go all in on trying to make a full clear with characters and save enough stuff in fleet to get fleet clear as well. So I don't know, maybe there's more potential even to go with an all offense strategy. I'm curious to know what you guys think. I'm behind on issuing these videos, so probably week 20 and week 21 will come out at similar times. So you guys tell me what you think. Would you build up a better defense and keep working toward that defensive hold with that Jedi Master Kenobi in the front zone, cutting it down to a 2-zone? That's been very successful for me. That's how I got into Kyber, was pretty much cutting it down to a 2-zone battle and then out-battling my opponents and winning in spite of having fewer teams than I need for Kyber, so to speak. So it's hard to give away what brought me here, but maybe if I could, especially against opponents that don't put down as good of defenses, just let them take whatever they can take on offense and go for the full clear too myself. Then I wouldn't need to put more relic levels on the JMK team. Like I said in the prior video, that would help with building up the Return to the Empire teams as well, but maybe just take it all on offense. So no, I'm thinking about these different strategies. What would you guys do? Just put it in the comments. Let me know. Do you think it's a better strategy to try to build up that defense and really hold? Or do you think it's better to just go all in on offense and try the best you can for a full clear? Don't know. Full clears, give you more money, right? It's more battles that you win. It's more cash in the bank. Banners don't really matter for that much overall anymore, so getting more banners isn't really a thing. But, yeah, what do you think would be more effective? I'm curious to know. Long-term plan's still the same. Jedi Knight Luke, Gas, Jabba the Hutt. And for Afra, I've started those requirements. We'll work through her and Starkiller sometime, JML, as my 4th GL for the account. That's the plan for pretty much the whole year of 2023. We're working on it and keep updating the progress as we go along. Thank you all for watching. Appreciate each and every one of you. Remember to like if you haven't done that already. Subscribe if you want to watch more of these updates in the future. And of course, join us over on Discord. The link to the Discord is down below. You can click on that, join us over there. It's a fun community, and I hope to see you over there. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next Holocron.